Today we are going to do strawberry runners. We're going to put them on and see if we can get new plants out of them. So these are the runners. We've just cut them off the plant. You can leave them on, push them into the soil and hope for the best. I want to try and give these a better start, so I'm going to trim them up a little bit. Tidy them up a little bit. Don't need that bit. So you'll get maybe a nice looking runner like that. You can put these in a little bit of water for a day or two, help them roots establish, but I don't think we need to. We've still got a lot of runners on the plants, but they're very, very small. So I'm going to leave those for a little bit longer. Just to kind of look a bit better than that, but not much better. So hopefully next year we've got a ton of strawberries. Ones that we did buy from a well-known garden centre were pretty poor, so we got our money back on those, so we should. So yeah, you don't need all the leaves on these guys. You can see all the new growth coming on these, if you can. Don't want to cut too much off, but just enough. It might not all grow, but whatever you do get, it's pretty much free. We've got quite a lot of wood chippings in our bed, so these will struggle to find soil, which is why we are doing this. Right, I've got some very strong compost in here. I was told it might be too strong to use, so to dilute it a little bit so it doesn't kill these off. Clover, multi-purpose, and to be fair, what I'm about to do might be overkill. Anyway, what we'll see. Mix that through. And there. So that should be more than enough. Really. So bloodfish and bone, or fish, blood and bone, however you want to say those letters. I'm going to give a sprinkle in there. This helps to establish the root system. And there's a bit of nutrients and feed and what have you in there. I'm not going to put loads in. Mix that through. compost itself has only got enough feed in it for about 6 weeks. After that, plants are on their own. I'm going to put a sprinkle of grow more in. Not a lot. Maybe a good sized handful. And there. And again, we'll mix it through. Like so. So that's a good start. I need this.
Cheers.
Right. What I'm going to use is these 6 salad trays. Pretty much identical to what you would buy them in a garden centre. Sure. Not making too much mess like I normally do. Fill them up. Like so. Don't want it too hard in there yet. Just level it off. Try and get these at least halfway down. Put your finger in, make a nice hole. I mean, not rocket science, guys. So you can use some rooting powder for these if you wanted. I've never really had to do anything like that when I've done this. Now it's in there, we're just going to pat them down. Same again. Doesn't matter about covering the bottom leaves. And there we go. And again. And just firm them down. We can put a bit more compost on when we've done this. And again. Again, see that one up. And again, I'm going to put a little bit more compost in there, just to fill them up. They will die off over the winter. Well, they won't die off, but you know, they'll lose most of their leaf. But don't worry, they're not dead. They will come back in the spring. So, 1 tray strawberries. Can't remember the variety they were. It's cost you a bit of compost. In the shops, I think I always pay £5 for that tray.
More.
Like I said, there is more on the plants, not as big as them yet, so I'm just going to leave them for now. Same again. And then we'll give that a water when we are done. Don't have a can in here that's got any in, but I think in our circumstances with that wood chip in there. This is going to be the best start we can give these plants.
Alright.
Hello!
How you doing?
I'm good, mate.
I brought Cape Gooseberry down to see if you like them.
Yeah.
Oh.
Have you tried them before?
Guys, welcome back. Sorry about that. Pot neighbour came in. More than welcome to though. He's brought these. Which I think is what we are growing here. And inside,
I remember
it's
what
like a
they're
little
called.
birthday present. Did he say goosey berries or something?
Something gooseberries.
Little orange fruits. Really, really sweet, really soft.
I think they've got a slight tartness to them.
Kind of tastes a bit like emulsion.
What?
But I've heard people dipping them in chocolate, like melted chocolate. So, where are we? We've done 6 there. We've still got a few to go. So when you get it like that, trim the bits up where they've run it off. You can trim 1 or 2 of these leaves off. So you end up with that. Like I said, you can use the rooting compound if you so want to. You don't have to. Strawberries are normally very good. The power of nature is incredible, guys. And it's raining. Again, we've got no car, so we could be getting a bit wet on the way home, and we need to do a shop. Right, one more, and then we'll end it there. Maybe. Cut that big one off. That's what you're looking for, guys. Put it in your own. Firm it down. Take that big one off there. There you go. 3 trays. I'm going to get another tray of what's there. What we've still got to do. We've probably saved about £20, if not a bit more. And doubled our yield for next year. So, wherever we go, guys, give it a go. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. Thank you all for watching. We love you all. See you later.